this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal.
What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Pro Football Show. I'm your host, Juice, and today is Overreaction Monday to the weekend that was, the Week 2 football. So hit that like button and subscribe, and let's go ahead and jump right into it. Our big takeaways from this weekend so far, the Bills bounced back in a big way, domination all over the field. The Ravens, who I have winning the division, look good against the Bengals. Bengals are off to a slow start. They don't look great right now. Joe Burrow with the leg. The calf, he didn't look his best, so I don't know if they need to rest him, get him healthy, then go for a run. They started 0-2 last year. I'm sure a lot of people are talking about that, but they got to get it figured out, man. They're in a tough division. 0-2 in your division already. Not a great way to start this NFL season. So the Bengals definitely got a lot to get figured out here. The Ravens on the other side, though, look great. Lamar Jackson was dropping it into buckets. Odell was finding his groove until he got hurt. Zay Flowers got involved. Nelson Aguilar. So the Ravens, to me, looked really good. Overall, I got them as one of the top teams in the NFC or the AFC right now. So I look for them to do a lot of good work this year. Them and the Dolphins have started the hottest in the AFC, in my opinion. I think one of these two teams, as of right now, Week 2, I know it's a long season. Got a lot to figure out, but it is Overreaction Monday. It's either going to be the Ravens right now or the Dolphins for me going to the Super Bowl. You know, they've definitely looked the best in the AFC. The Chiefs and Jaguars, slow start for that game. I mean, the slow game overall. The Chiefs drove it down the field, though, to close out that game. So they're bounced back in a big way as well against a very good team. It was a lot less scoring than I thought it would be for sure. But the Chiefs get a big win on the road. So the Chiefs are definitely back. The Chargers look not good. They lost to the Titans, which I thought they should have easily beaten. So the Chargers got a lot to figure out here. My hopes aren't too high for them. They came in with a lot of hype per usual, but, man, they have too much talent for them to be 0-2, so they got to get it figured out. I think they will. They'll be all right. The Falcons look good. They're probably going to be the surprise team of the NFC this year. I think they probably are, as of right now, they're definitely the best in their division. They look really good. Their run schemes are great. Running the ball is huge for them, and they do it in a very good way. So Robinson looked great. So, I got a lot of hope for the Falcons. I don't know what the heck Jordan Love was doing on that fake 4th and 1, but Packers got a little bit of work to do here. They look good in Week 1, but the Bears are terrible. So we'll see what the Packers are headed into the next week. And then Seahawks go into Detroit and get a huge win. They needed that to keep up with the 49ers in their division. So they went on the road. Geno looked good. That offense looked good. They were running the ball, throwing the ball. Overall looked really good. The Lions looked good too, of course. It's just like costly turnovers got the Lions. That pick six was the game changer for that game. I'm not worried about the Lions. Like I said, their division's not very good. The Bears stink. The Vikings don't look that great. So I look for the Lions to still win the division. They'll be all right. The Colts and Texans, I hope the QB, Anthony Richardson, sorry about that. I couldn't remember his name for a second. Anthony Richardson bounces back, gets healthy here. He looked great. I mean, Colts put that game away pretty early, and Anthony Richardson looked great. So I hope the concussion's not a lingering issue for him, and he'll be fine. I think the Colts will be fine. They're definitely a lot better team than they were last year. Texans still got a lot to figure out, though. Bucks at the Bears at the Bucks. The Bears seem to really be a bad team, getting dominated by the Buccaneers. Justin Fields doesn't look good. They're kind of like restraining him. They just need to let him loose, let him run. That's where his best game comes for, when he's running and then throwing second. Let him win games with his legs. Otherwise, it's going to be a long season for Bears fans. The 49ers. That game was a lot closer than I thought it would be. But it is a division game, so 49ers still look great. They're one of the best teams in the NFC, so I'm not too worried about that game. The Giants had a huge comeback win against the Cardinals. They looked like terrible the first half, but they found a way to get it done. Broncos lose in the worst way possible. They get a Hail Mary attempt, they catch it, and they can't score on a 2-point conversion. I'm not sure there's a worse way to lose a game than that. And then the Dolphins on Sunday Night Football look great, like we just said earlier. For me, the Ravens and the Dolphins have looked the best in the AFC so far. That Dolphins offense is so explosive. It is insane. They have so many ways he can win. Mike McDaniel's coaching is incredible. His schemes are great. So I look for the Dolphins to make a really good run this year. They have the team to do it. Once Vic Fangio and this defense kind of start coming together and figuring it out, I think this Dolphins team is going to be tough to beat. Tyreek Hill is awesome to watch. Jalen Waddle's awesome to watch. Tua's been unbelievable. So I look for the Dolphins to do some good work this year and make a deep playoff push. I still have them winning the division. I know a lot of people thought I was crazy when I said that, but hey, they look pretty good to me so far. And then we had I think we jumped over the Cowboys. The Cowboys look absolutely incredible. That defense is wow. I mean, it hurts my soul a little bit to say this, but the Cowboys, as of right now, I think are my favorites to go on to the Super Bowl. I mean, it's a long season, a lot happens, injuries, whatnot. But as we sit here today, the Cowboys look absolutely incredible on defense. Their offense is they don't have to be anything special. I mean, their defense has been dominating in multiple ways, but the Cowboys offense did look good yesterday. They looked okay yesterday. They moved the ball pretty well against the Jets, who have a really good defense. They were running it. Dak wasn't turning it over, although he should have had at least one pick. But that's here nor there. The Cowboys, Mike McCarthy doesn't seem to be getting too crazy in the red zone. I don't know, they were like 2 for 6 or something like that. Why risk it when you don't have to? Play smart, don't turn the ball over, kick the field goal and let your defense dominate. I mean, that's probably going to be the recipe all year. That defense is insane. Micah Parsons is on another level. I mean, the guy just seems like he's literally playing with children out there at times. It's crazy. So the Cowboys look good. They look real good. I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, they haven't played a quarterback. They haven't. It's fair to say they haven't played a quarterback, but that's fine. People said that about the Eagles last year and made it to the Super Bowl. So we'll see. I mean, it is a long season. The Cowboys got a tough schedule coming up, but I'm not too worried about it. I'm pretty confident in saying that they're probably the best team in the NFC right now, which it does hurt my soul. It really does. But you got to be honest. Cowboys look tough. That defense is going to be tough to beat. But we'll see going into the rest of the season here. But as of right now, yeah, the Cowboys, my ranking for the NFC right now, Cowboys, Niners, Eagles. Eagles got a lot to figure out to compete with those two teams ahead of them. I know a lot of people think the Eagles just, to me, haven't looked good on offense. They've been able to run the ball, but they got a lot to figure out with those new coordinators. I think they will eventually get it put together, but they got to get it figured out because they got 2 games against the Cowboys that they need to put together. So we'll see what happens. But, yeah, the NFC East is looking pretty good. They're 2-0. Everybody's won a game. The only game lost was the Giants to the Cowboys, so they haven't lost anyone outside the division yet. So it looks good. But, yeah, the Cowboys, man, that defense is insane to watch. So I expect big things out of them this year, same as 49ers, the Eagles, Those 3 teams I think are leaps and bounds above everybody else in the NFC as of where we stand today. They're all 2-0. They all look pretty decent so far. But, yeah, so then in the AFC, it's the same for me. I got Dolphins, Ravens, and then probably, I don't know who my third team would be. The Browns play tonight. They could easily sneak up there into the third spot. So, yeah, the AFC hasn't been as loaded as everyone says it has been so far. But, yeah, maybe the Chiefs. I'd probably put the Chiefs in that 3 because, I mean, it's the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes. But the Browns looked good last week. If they can pull up a big win this week again, I think they're going to be just fine. So that's going to wrap up our Overreaction Monday. What do you guys think is going to happen? What are you guys overreacting to? Cowboys look great. Dolphins look great. Ravens look good. So if I had a Super Bowl today, it would be the Cowboys and the Dolphins probably. They look really good, both of them. So let me know what you guys think so far. I mean, we're only on week 2. It's a long season, so a lot of stuff's going to change, but we got to do it. It's part of the game, overreacting to things. It was overall, I think, a good Sunday. Not a lot of crazy games. The Seahawks Lions game was really good. But yeah, So let's go ahead and jump into our predictions for tonight, trying to move our record to 11-3 for the week. The first game on the slate will be the Saints at the Panthers. New Orleans are 3-point favorites. Man, the Panthers did not look good last week. They couldn't really do anything. I'm gonna ride with the Saints. I think as 3-point favorites. I think the Saints win this game on the road. To me, it's not an overly exciting game. It'll be fun to watch though. I like to see Derek Carr a little bit more. This offense get it put together here for the Saints. They got a lot of weapons, so they should be able to get more going this week compared to what they did to the Titans last week. So, and to see Bryce Young on prime time, it'll be interesting to see him out there. Hopefully, I didn't see who was all healthy at wide receiver for them, but hopefully they got some of their weapons back. And then we got the Browns at the Steelers, rivalry game, division game. It's going to be a tough battle. But Cleveland's 2-point favorites. I'm taking the Browns all day. They looked really good week 1. I think they're going to continue to look good. The Steelers looked not great. So their offense is, honestly, if they don't get anything moving on their offense, they got to start looking at maybe possibly making a change early on in the season to save their season here because, what's his name? Matt Canada. If he doesn't look good, man, Steelers, the Pittsburgh faithful is going to be all over him. And rightfully so. They haven't had a good game on offense in like 2 or 3 years, like a dominating performance on offense over like 400. I think they're the only team without a 400-yard game, so they got to get it figured out. If they don't, they got to start looking at making some changes. They got too many weapons for them not to be able to move the ball and get some offense going here. So, yeah, I'm riding with the Browns on this one. I think they cover easily. It's only 2 points, which is crazy. I'll be excited to see if the Browns offense and defense, they both look pretty decent last week. Browns defense more so. So those are my predictions for the close out the week 2 here. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Thanks for coming to hang out with me today. I appreciate all the new subscribers. You guys are awesome. So yeah, let's keep getting into this season here, and let me know who you guys got winning tonight on these 2 Monday night games. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.